Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. It's your host, Bad Lil Chuck. We are back at it again with another episode. Chiefs put out another tough, grinding out victory as they win by the final score of 13-7 yesterday over the Packers. Packers, they still a good squad, even though they didn't have Aaron Rodgers. But we'll get into all that. Um, I'm gonna introduce my guy Boogie over to the right, and let's get into it, Boog. So, Boog, man, let's start with the defense, man. It looked like the shark is back. Looked like Frank is back, my brother. He was screaming off that edge. So, what did you think about the defense overall and how they performed?
He definitely made me happy, bro. We've been begging for this shit. I've been saying I'm a Frank Clark fan. He ain't been playing like he's supposed to, but man, it looked good seeing him play like worth that contract. Melvin Ingram, I just was retweeting that first drive. He just pushing people. Man, Chris Jones going back to the D tackle. So I want to ask you something about that a little later too. But yeah, Chris Jones going back in the inside looked good. D line looked like I know we're gonna talk about that later probably too. But when we was before the season, how we was talking that top 10 and all that, this is what we was talking about with that D line. Bolton Bolton do what he do. Linebackers played better the last game. They didn't do as much this game, but the D line and Snead, all off season people was talking about he was an all pro and all this, and I was like, I don't know about all that. This game, I seen Andy Reid. It was his best game. Snead balled his ass off, man. That pick, that swat, that looked like a Pro Bowl type one right there. That's how I feel, RJ. When we
What's
win,
up,
this how I
RJ?
feel, man. Boogie is smiling. Defense can't be mad. Well, we could be mad about something on defense, but
Yeah, there was one little thing. There's one little thing that went wrong. But overall, man, yeah, man, that defensive line, man, they came to play. And Spags came with it on some of them blitz packages too. I'm like, man, this is a young quarterback. His first ever start. Coming to Arrowhead, you better send the heat.
mm-hmm.
And I do want to talk about Melvin Ingram and his limited snaps. Melvin Ingram, man, that bull rush, like on the very first snap, that bull rush, dog.
Man,
Oh my goodness, dog.
man.
I said, yeah, he still got some juice left, dog. At 32 years old, he's gonna be a real key factor down the stretch for this Chiefs football team. Like the man looked great. Like he was when he won majority of his matchups, man. So um, and I heard on the coaching staff today, they talking about they gonna ramp it up some. So, Andy Reid saying he'll be a major contributor to the team, not just a role player. So you could see Chris Jones back inside full time.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I seen some comments where they said something like, I want to say it was Andy Reid. They said something about Chris Jones being in the inside, and they was like, yeah, we talked to him about that. So
That was
was that
Andy.
move what Chris Jones wanted to move to the end? So now they kind of like, all right, man, look, we need you in the inside. That's what it kind of from the comments I was reading. That's how I took it.
I think what that is that Chris wanted to. Chris is a guy that wants to contribute to the team no matter what. They put him in a certain spot, he'll do it. You know, I don't know if it was necessarily his own doing. He was just like, I'll do whatever helps the team. But clearly, we see that he's at his best on the inside. The DN experiment was cool, but that's not where it's at with Chris Jones.
See, Chuck, you might know this better than me. Fact check me on this. The franchise tag for that D end and the average for the D ends, they get paid more than the D tackles, right or wrong? Do you know that?
Yeah, I believe so. Unless you're somebody like Aaron
Donald, of
Donald,
course. Yeah.
for example.
See, I thought he was trying to move over there to get that type of bag. That's what he was thinking about.
Yeah, be a little more versatile.
Yeah,
Man,
Looney
that Trey Boston stuff, man. I don't want to go down that road again. Like,
Country,
we,
whenever he get here, he was banging that drum.
what's up with it, Chuck? Thanks for tuning in from Twitch, man. If you
That's
guys are
love,
watching this
man.
on, yeah, if you guys watching this on Twitter, you want to interact with us, head to Twitch, YouTube, or the Facebook page. If you want your comments showed up,
Chris
say
rocking that
Chris
Reggie
rocking that
right.
Reggie White. I missed that. I
I
didn't know
didn't
he was
see
rocking
that
a red
either.
and white jersey.
I didn't see that either. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's big time. So yeah, like you said,
Like,
Book, Chris Jones, you like you said, he probably was looking at trying to be that Aaron Donald, you know what I mean? Be the
get your
like,
money, Jones.
yeah, you know what I mean? Just increase his value, you know. But you clearly see that he's at his best when he's on the inside. As far as the linebacker core, Nick Jacobs, he pointed this out during the game, and I saw it too. When Hitch came back, Hitch was hesitant and trying to get in there and stuff the run. You know, as far as like filling his gaps. I feel like they need to put Bolden back at the mic, man. Let Hitchens play the wheel, dog. Because Hitchens, like we said on the show, I don't think he comes back after this year. You know, he was already grooming Nick Bolden, and we seen Nick Bolden give out great results. And as you saw, AJ Dillon was putting in work, man, and it's limited touches. I think AJ Dillon, he touched the ball like 16 times and got 90 yards of total offense. So like when he got the ball, he was pretty effective. And sure enough, like thank God that the Packers weren't even trying to get Aaron Jones involved like that, because I thought the Packers game plan was stupid. I feel like they didn't get Aaron Jones the ball enough. The way the run D was kind of looking.
Yeah, it seemed like that's what your mindset, even when you got a rookie quarterback going on the road against arguably the loud, well, we are the loudest, fuck Seattle. But seemed like you would get him a little running game going into it. I thought that was a little questionable too. But Chuck, my thing is, if Bolton played like this, last game he started and played most of his snap, he played like that. I don't understand why you would even. I think that's the biggest thing this season. That's like the biggest thing for us is players we know shouldn't be out there. Somebody's outperforming them and still not getting out there. Like that's been the theme all year. Different positions. Sorensen, Neiman, Hitchens. At a point in time, we was even saying Frank Clark before these last 2 weeks. It's like Bolton
Yep.
serious, man. He's
Yeah,
serious,
man.
man.
Bolden's not scared to get up in there. He is definitely not scared to get up in there and hit somebody. But and then I want to talk about Ben Neiman too, man. Like put him in dime, put him in those dime packages. It's got to be done with. I'm sorry, it has to be
Chuck,
done
just
with.
say what you said week one and play it right now. It's the same shit that you said week one. Just play it. What?
Man,
I
listen, dog.
don't get
Like
it, man.
I've seen Solely come on the timeline today talking about, there's a reason why Dorian O'Daniel's not that good. You know, if he was on another team, he wouldn't get an opportunity either. But I'm like this, dog. We gotta switch something up, man. Like defense balled out, but I feel like the defense could be better, man. And we've mentioned before on a few episodes when Dorian has got an opportunity to play defense, he hasn't been that bad. You know, I mean, like his size, it might be in question, but he been putting some people on the ground, man.
But Chuck, we go back to every time, even if you say, "What's up, Clinton?"
Clinton was good.
You show right. But see, every time we go to this, regardless, we go back and we say, "Damn, Dorian O'Daniel, he got to be that bad." Because we know Sorensen, like he's not making any positive plays. So even if Dorian O'Daniel is that bad, it's like, what's gonna change? How can he be much worse than Ben Neiman?
Yeah, and I'll say this, man. Like, I will give Ben Neiman a positive review in this matter. Like, when they did blitz, when they did send Ben Neiman on a blitz and Daniel Sorensen on a blitz, they did a good job
True,
of getting to the quarterback. So
true. So if that's the case, because I agree with you, Sorensen and Neiman, we seen both of them touching the quarterback. Why do you not just use them as that then? Use them as that's what we need them to be doing. If that's their strength, do that. Why do you got them holding tight ends? Why don't do that? That's
yeah,
what we
and I
got
was
Willie Gay for. That's what we got these other guys for.
exactly. He's not that bad. Neither is Armani. RJ, look, I've been begging a drum for Armani Watts to take down Sorensen's spot for the past few weeks, man.
RJ,
I
even if they are that bad though, you didn't have Armani Watts and DOD on your team for 4 to 5 years, man. Like Even if they this bad, it's time to shit and get off the pot, and we need to draft some people to replace them.
He was Clinton. He was. I mentioned that too, man. Like ever since he tore his ACL, he ain't got the opportunity like that.
No. And
And
he had
I
ball skills coming out of college.
listen, Therese Taylor put him on the all juice team, dog,
Facts, man.
for a reason. But it's just crazy to me because people talk about, oh well, Daniel Sorensen, I'm talking about the main media beat writers. You talking about, well, Daniel Sorensen, he's a veteran, savvy veteran. He's a leader.
Yep.
He's been
Yep.
in the system a long time. He's
Yep.
smart, but
Yeah.
dog, NFL teams clearly see that he's a liability out there, man. As he done gotten older.
Even if look, I was one of the last ones. Like Dirty Dan, I like Dirty Dan, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But even at some point, you gotta say maybe it's just sit down for a minute. Just because you benching them now, we might need him in the playoffs. Somebody might get hurt, and he might end up stepping up. But right now, it just ain't it, man. When he dude caught that deep catch before the ball even hiked, I'm looking at him. We pointing at him already. You be a fool not to attack this dude, man. I'm in the upper level. Carrington was just talking shit. I'm in the upper level. I can see the whole field, man. You can see him out there. You know what's about to happen, man. You know what's gonna happen. I just laughed at that shit because I knew he was gonna catch it. And then when he just missed the tackle like that, you just like, how can you get mad at that shit still, man?
Oh yeah, I mean I already know, man. And especially like when Sorensen gave up that touchdown to Lazard, because
This
like
yeah.
right before the snap, Sorensen was like, "Oh shoot!" I was like, "Oh, too late."
You know what's you done seen them. You done seen Friday
Right,
the 13th, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know how it's gonna end, man. That shit.
exactly.
My boy Kales, man.
What's up,
You
Markel?
like that picture I posted? It's Writer Week, man. But yeah, they keep saying that is season two. Special team got to look better when he's. Uh,
Look, they got him in that role, but dog, we gotta switch it up. I'm sorry, you just have to at this point. You have to. Let's see. Clint said
it's
Hitch and
there.
Dan are guys those that don't teach. I mean, I'm not gonna say they don't teach, but they just don't have the ability to stay with these guys, man. These guys have got faster and stronger,
Yeah.
over time in the NFL. So I'm not saying they like they compare it to the players of the past, but man, we clearly see at the end of the day, man, every time when 49-56 is on the field, the quarterbacks mostly be targeting them.
Man, I can't remember. A guest we had on here said it before, man. Like Dan, maybe was it somebody was just talking about Dan we had on here, and they was talking. Man, he done had a hell of a career, bro. Like from
But
how he started to him still being on this team, winning the Super Bowl, making them all that. He had a good career. But come on, man. At some point, you got to just put that pride to the side, man. He can still be on the team this year. I ain't saying cut him right now, but damn, man.
right,
Somebody
right.
else gotta be out there. Like you, no other team is doing this, man.
Yeah, man. One more thing, man. That whole he's been in the system and all that. Well, Armani Watson, Dorian O'Daniel been in the system a long time too. So,
What's
but
the
yeah,
difference?
man. But yeah, man. And then another thing I want to hit real quick. A lot of people at Chiefs Kingdom or just NFL fans in general talking about, well, if Aaron Rodgers had played, it might have been a little different. I mean, yes and no, because I'm mad that Sully pointed this out on Twitter because I was gonna say it on the pod, but I'm gonna say it on the pod anyway because I pointed this out as well, just on my own. Like people forget in week one, the Packers only put up 3 points with Aaron Rodgers back there. Like they got their ass whooped by the Saints in week
If I'm
one.
playing devil's advocate though, Chuck, A Rod didn't do preseason. He bullshitted all summer and just showed up to work after using
Yeah,
up
that's
all his
true.
PTO.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying though, you never know, man. Hey, Rodgers might only put up. He might put up only 10 points
It would have been a
yesterday. We
completely
don't
different
know.
game, period, though. Like our offense probably could have did better too. It's so much other factors you could have factored in. Yeah, they could have won, they could have lost too. So what? We won. We
Yep,
needed
it
it.
is.
Shit.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, that was a first round pick that went out there. They still had the
Yeah.
rest of their guys. Packers defense, they did a great job. We'll get into all of that, but I want to talk about the player of this game, and it's not who you think of. Like sometimes we forget how important special teams is,
Mm.
and Tommy Townsend did his thing, dog,
Mm.
because field
Mm.
position was so crucial in this game. The
Mm.
way the offense was looking, like, look, he was pinning the ball inside the 10. He
Facts.
made old boy stumbled on the
Mm-hmm.
punt return, and the
Mm-hmm.
ball goes off his foot and recover it, and then Lamont's almost got another recovery.
Yep.
So
Finally, special teams had a game, but yeah, Townsend, this definitely was his best game, bro. Like, I was impressed this game. Great, great punts, man. You hit everything on the nose. He probably was.
there's country.
With how
Yeah,
our offense
country.
played, I could see him getting it. Our country alive, where he at?
Well, so I mean, he already told us, like, but people, country may not be on this episode tonight. He's on his way to work. You know, got to slang no wings. Pull up, shout out the wings and things. 58 and
Yeah.
Truths, pull up, get you some wings. They got all kinds of flavors.
That shit
But
don't sound bad
anyway,
right now. Yeah.
hey man, it really don't though. It really don't.
6-piece tenders. Pink lemonade though. But yeah.
Oh, Shelly Summer Breeze over here, but
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
yep. What's up with it, Chris? But
Good.
yeah, man, Tommy Townsend, he did his thing, man. And then the only bad hold on. This dude Clinton, man. He said his internet
Yeah.
again.
Y'all know he got AOL, man.
That AOL dial up. Mr. AOL. He said, don't pull up, we close, pull up tomorrow. Oh, okay. So I guess y'all doing some inventory. All right. But anyway, the only bad part about special teams was McCole Hartman. McCole Hartman, man, look, we gotta talk about his hands, bro. We're gonna like not just on special teams, but offense too, dog. Like it's really a problem. It really is a problem, man.
But Chuck, I'm gonna say it because Country not here, and I'm gonna say what he would say if he was here. You know
Mhm.
McCole don't want to be on special teams, bro. You know it, I know it.
Oh
They
yeah,
know it. Why is he out there?
I don't get it, man. Cause
Is he
I,
really
I
our best returner? Is he really a good kick returner?
nah, and like, and with Tyreek, man, we're at the point in Tyreek's career like he can't be doing that full time anymore.
No, 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 no,
That's
not Tyreek. Yeah.
that,
Mm-mm.
yeah, that's like the break the glass in case of emergency type deal. If you put Tyreek back there, but you also got Mike Hughes back there, and I thought Mike Hughes did all right returning kicks
And he's not
preseason.
playing on defense too, so it seemed like this would be to keep him invested in the game, keep his mind in the game.
Yep. Well, Clinton, I don't know about the potential now,
I was
man.
about to say that,
I
Chuck.
I
I was
I
about to say that, man.
I think we've reached a point with McCole is that McCole, he was starting to have a better year this year, but he's dropping the ball a lot all of a sudden. He's putting the ball on the turf lately. I just don't think he's going to get any better, man. I think we reached the point where McCole is a gadget player. And
Yeah.
Brett Veach made a mistake in the second round.
And that's
Brett
not even
Veach,
saying he won't get better, Chuck. He could get better, but I don't think he'll ever be a number two receiver. Like you saying, I don't think he'll ever be that. And that's what we drafted him for.
yep, for sure. Because, like, at the time, we was looking at him being a possible Tyreek replacement because we didn't know about
Yep.
the Tyreek situation. But, yeah. See, Kevin the Trucker says when KC signs OBJ tomorrow, if that happens, who gets released, Gordon Robinson or Pringle? Man,
Neither.
it's probably gonna be. Man, we ain't keep on the receivers, bro. It'll probably be Gordon, man. Unfortunately, because they don't want to use him, man. Like the only target he got in the second half, when he did get a target, he dropped the ball, and then that was that, man. So,
Chuck,
I,
can I ask you a question?
go right ahead, bro.
Is it possible that Gordon just not good no more too? I'm not saying. I'm just asking. Is that a possibility?
I mean, it might be because Josh Gordon, he got on Twitter after the game was like, He was pretty happy that the team won, great team win, but he felt like he got to be better individually. So even though some of us are frustrated that he's not really getting the targets, maybe he still got some things to work on. He only been with the team. How long you been with the team? Like 5 weeks now?
Up
4 or
4 or 5
5 weeks?
now. Yep.
Okay, so clearly, like his snap count also took a hit too, because on Monday night against the Giants, he played 34 snaps. I mean, this time he only played 19. So I mean, something's not clicking there. So
But like I said, man, this is why my expectations was so low. Now after the bye week, he's still on the team. I expect him to start end of the season off pretty cool.
yep,
Yep, Chris. Yep.
converted linebacker. I mean defensive back. Well,
Who
that's
you talking about, Clint?
he talking about McCole apparently. Well, that's even a worse draft pick. He was
Yeah, I
converted
was about to
defensive
say
back.
that's not a bigger
What's up,
role,
BJ?
Bar. What he this
My
is the
thing is this.
role.
My thing is this, BJ. I don't see him getting another contract here, and if that happens, I don't know if he's gonna be in the league after he leave here. That's what it's looking like to
A
me.
bigger role. This is one of the worst receiving cores in the league. He can't do nothing with the best quarterback in the league. I mean, where can he go and do better statistically at? What would
Yeah,
be a good
I,
fit?
I can't see it. I can't see anywhere else. D. Rob, man, listen. So far, Looney, look. There's a couple people that wanted D. Rob gone, but that's cool. That's one of Patrick Mahomes' boys, man. He ain't going nowhere, man. There's some politics involved with the NFL too, bro. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I mean, I agree with you, RJ. Like, I think he's doing all right. You know, Mahomes. Part of it is Patrick Mahomes not looking his way because Patrick is on two guys. And let's get to Patrick Mahomes, man. Let's get to the offense, man. Um, him and Andy Reid, they just not clicking, man. Like, and here's my thing. I'm gonna talk about Andy Reid first before I get to Patrick. I've seen this way too many damn times with Andy Reid, man. Like on 1st and 10, he'll pass the ball, and it's an incomplete pass, right? On
Okay.
second and 10, he runs the football. Now on 2nd and 10, do you know how low the success rate is as far as like getting a decent amount of yardage when you run the ball 2nd and 10 after you throw a pass on first down? It's not that good. It's pretty damn low. So why at that point, why even try to run it? And then other instance, there was a couple of first downs. Like we had a 7 or 8 yard run, and then we go pass, incomplete. We playing the ball. Like what are we doing, man? Why are we not using the straight to our offensive line, man? Like the interior is clearly pushing these guys back. Green Bay's clearly playing that cover two shell. Like they dare you to run the football. Like majority of teams have dared the Chiefs to run the football this year. And the Chiefs and Andy Reid just doesn't want to commit to it on a consistent basis. Now, at the end of the day, between Derek Gore and Darrell Williams, they got 22 carries. But I felt like they could have been a little more balanced to that. They could have got a few more carries because there were some opportunities there. So,
I don't, man.
and
When you say the run game, man, I'll be a little conflicted on that because I don't think the run game is doing that good to have that type of confidence instead of not putting it on Mahomes regardless. Like I feel like if I'm gambling and my running game is running how our game is running, I'm not about to be like I'm gambling. Let me put it all on the run game. I'm putting it on Mahomes because the run. It's not like the run game is running special. Like Darrell Williams is cool. He's not a. I wouldn't want him to be my starting running back. I think that's the thing. Like Clyde, even when he is going, I'm like, I don't know if I want him to be my starting running back. I think we need to try Gore. Just see what he got, man. He could do.
no,
He seemed like he got a little extra twitch they not having. We need to run the ball, but how we running it. I don't know how you so comfortable just saying let's just run the ball more with how we've been running it.
Bruh, like there was some opportunities yesterday. Just depending on how to look pre-snap, man. Like, all right, man, we need to run the ball here, and they still trying to throw the rock. Like Mahomes and his receiver core, like the timing is clearly off. It's clearly off because there was opportunities where Patrick Mahomes would normally hit guys in stride. Like you remember the deep shot he took with Tyreek Hill, and
Hmm.
Tyreek Hill was one on one with Rasul Douglas. If Tyreek puts him on, if Patrick Mahomes puts it on Tyreek's outside shoulder, that's a touchdown. We know don't see Mahomes miss like that.
But see, this is where I'll be disagreeing with you a little bit because you say run the ball more. That's why you saying that. I think we don't throw the ball deep enough. That's why he's not as accurate throwing them deep balls as he was previous years. Because we're not taking as many chances. He may be throwing more picks, but we're not throwing it as deep as we was. Like even though they playing cover two, it's Tyreek. Sometimes you gotta still give him a chance. I don't think we throw deep enough.
I
That's the
mean,
difference.
yeah, because I mean, at some point you are going to have to take some chances. Throwing those tight windows and everything. But from what we seeing, from what Patrick is possibly seeing, it looks like they taking it away. So I mean, you got. I mean, the bye week is coming up in 2 weeks. Hopefully they figure it out, get adjusted, and try to get back on the same page. Because there's a good amount of Chiefs Kingdom we seen this offense go up against that cover two look, and they had success. But for some reason, this year it's just not clicking. And also, man, like the drops are just we seen some ugly drops with this team. Especially McCole, like on that 3rd and 2. I mean, that's an easy pitch to catch, and you dropping that joint.
See,
I mean Travis
that's
Kelsey.
just yeah, that drop, bro. Fuck that. That drop was horrible, man. Like when you see the replay and you see dude didn't even touch him, like he just dropped it. Easy, man. That was
Hey,
a
Chris,
horrible drop.
and that's another thing, Chris. Like we doing too much shotgun. We need to start running some plays under center because it kind of correlates with what Clinton said. Like they don't really do flashes anymore either. But at the same time, if we're not giving the running game a chance, I mean, how effective is the play actually going to be, really?
Yeah, because they always play action out of single back. We haven't play action at all, I feel like we definitely need to do that more. But you can play action and not run that much.
I mean, yeah. Are we? I mean, of course we're better with Clyde, RJ. Like that. That's no question. We just not. I don't think we're using him properly, man. I really don't. And I'm with Country on that because Country was the first one to say that.
So you think Clock gonna come back and get an offensive boost though?
I mean, if they use him in the screen game, like we noticed in the past few weeks, Patrick is starting to try to hit, to at least attempt to hit those flats, and they starting to run a few more screens. So I mean, that's a sign there because I seen, Jared
McKnight.
McKinnon.
I
McKinnon
said
was getting
McKinnon.
used in the
Yeah.
screen. McKinnon was getting used in the screen game. McKinnon caught another pass in the flat. It was, I believe, it was a drive like late in the 3rd quarter. They were starting to get that going.
Hey, because he missed that one, he almost broke it. If he would have missed that one tackle, he would have broke that one tackle. He would have been a big game.
Oh, that was
Then
like
he
earlier in
came
the
back
game.
and yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
then
I
he
said,
came back and got it back though.
right, because I said, dog, you got to break through that tackle, man.
I thought he was gonna get him on that one, man. He would have got that.
Cause
That
it,
would have been a nice play.
yeah, because it was there. It was definitely there. So, but overall, man, like this offense, they really got to start getting into gear, man. Like this is something we're not accustomed to this year. Stuff like this was eventually going to happen, but we weren't expecting this, bro. But it's just funny how people was bringing up all these stats, saying that the Chiefs offense is fine, they still moving the ball and everything. Like, nah, something not clicking, dog. Something is not clicking at all.
Hey, I seen. Did you see what Rex Ryan said?
What was he saying?
Talking about he was basically paraphrasing it, is Andy Reid calling the plays? Because he like, man, we didn't see him consistently. Like this don't look like an Andy Reid. Like, is he letting somebody else? Like, is this the enemy? That's crazy
Man,
for Rex Ryan to say that.
that's
I'm like,
BS, man. I'm sorry, that's BS.
mm-hmm.
Like everything goes through Andy Reid as far as the play calling. Like, yeah, Eric Bieniemy got the offense coordinator title, man, but nah, this is Andy Reid, bro. Because we done seen this in Philadelphia, who'll have these bad stretches of play calling, or like just the offense not performing
This
like they
long?
accustomed to. Yeah, this long we've seen it before. This long, definitely. So yeah,
Mm.
man. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, though, the NFL wins they are hard to come by, and the Chiefs got the dub, man. At least we got a dub at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
We back over 500 for the first time, and we're going up against a Raiders team that's continuing to have more problems off the field. My God, man. Hear about what
Man,
happened with,
they
with Damon Arnett today?
they wilding out in Vegas, man. That motherfucking strap he had looked like Call of Duty, man. Look like he had like 3, 4 attachments on that motherfucker, man. That shit was crazy, man. Damn. They said he wrecked 4 rentals in his first month getting drafted. I said, boy, he was wilding, boy. He kicking it,
Hey, listen, I know he tore up some streets
kicking,
at Ohio State. At Ohio State, imagine what he did at Ohio State while he was
man,
playing.
kicking it, man.
Clinton say acting like a drill rapper.
Hey, cause man, look, cause he, yeah, shout out to
it's
Raiders. This gonna be tough. We need to beat them. Last time we played them was when they did that little lap, right?
um, I mean, we
That
lost in
was,
Arrowhead. I think that was the first matchup, but the second matchup was in Vegas, and we got them back.
but this the first time we playing them in Vegas with fans.
Yep, with fans this time.
Yeah, okay, okay. Chico, KC go take over
Oh man,
Vegas.
it's gonna be a great weekend in Vegas too, because they got that day in Vegas music
Yeah,
festival going on the same week. So that's gonna be dope. I wish I could go, but life happens,
yep.
unfortunately.
We'll get you there.
But yeah, I'll be out there one day. But yeah, man, just back to what these guys were saying about Andy Reid. Or to say Andy is calling the plays, but he's sleep at the wheel. I'm not gonna say he's sleep at the wheel, RJ. I think he's distracted, man. Because we done touched on this a few episodes ago. Like I brought it up. I said this team got some distractions going on, man. Like this team been having distractions all season long. Like from the Super Bowl loss. Like the week of the Super Bowl, Andy was dealing with his son, hitting having like road rage, drinking on the job and then we have, Patrick Mahomes, I guess the controversy with his family, his brother doing TikToks and I don't know, I guess his girl, just wilding, I don't know. But and then like I don't think that's really a big deal, but the media has made it into turned it into a big deal. And then also we had Frank Clark getting caught with the Uzi in the off season. That was another distraction. And then Willie Gay, he just got carjacked. He got carjacked earlier in the season, and his car was gone for like a couple of days till it got totaled.
I can't
So
use that. I don't think we can use that as no excuse, man.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but the distractions are there, bro. They
Man, we
have been
had
there
that
this season.
Tyreek stuff happening, and we still, man, we gotta still play. Them ain't no. I think them is all excusable uh things right now, for real. Besides Frank Clark, I could see, but he came out and said after that he was dealing with that. I could see that one, but like the Mahomes shit, I don't think that's nothing big.
Right, right. That's just the media making it to like a super duper huge
Yeah,
thing,
we
you
losing.
know.
That's just something that. Yeah, that's just a story to tag along. That ain't no distraction. They got to go out there
But
and play, man. It's something is up. The play calling don't look good, and Mahomes don't look good. Like none of them look like they been in the same system or something. Like it's a disconnect somewhere.
Yeah, it's definitely a disconnect going on. But it seems like it's mainly on the offense side of the ball now. Like it looked like the defense is playing much better. I mean, special teams they performed yesterday. We just gotta get the offense right. But I know one thing. I know one thing we learned from this victory is we can win any type of way. You know, like we can depend on the defense now to win ball games. Because
That's good.
last year we did have a stretch of bad football like
Hmm.
near the end of the year. This offense kind of performed similar to how they did when they played the Atlanta Falcons. When the Atlanta Falcons came here and the defense performed then, they had to get key stops and get them off the field.
Yeah.
Slim, shout out to Slim. He said they only got 4 plays on the sheet of paper. it
Man,
seemed like it seemed like hey, listen, it seemed like they got that Tecmo Super Bowl playbook.
and it looked like the defense passing it around. Like, look at this. Look, look, look. Take one, pass it down. They know exactly what the fuck we doing. I don't know, man. Something got to get communication wise. You know how Andy is after the Bob, man. Nah, RJ, not no more, man. We ain't everybody Super Bowl no more. They just beating up on us. Yeah.
hey, country man. Hey man, country, you go get these jokes the rest of the season, bro. Whenever Clean get on, man, you just got to deal with it, dog.
Hey,
Jackson Mahomes,
yeah.
man, leave Jackson alone. Leave Jackson alone, man. I will say this: Jackson, he can't dance, bro.
Hey, what you think about Mahomes' last little throw to Tyreek though? How hyped he got? You think that's gonna be the thing to change, get us going right there? We got the Raiders.
How I took that reaction was sigh of relief. That's what I got it from with his reaction. It's like, yes, yes, there it is. You know, but hopefully that play does put a little spark into them moving forward because they definitely needed it. That was a huge conversion. So if we know
Exactly.
that's like if we know that's where Pat's at his best, that's where Pat is at his best when the play breaks down and he rolls out and he
Yeah,
finds the receiver just
that's what
sitting
we
in the
need.
hole.
Yeah, we need that. We need
Let's
that,
see.
Pat. We get that, we good.
BJ said Tyron is leaving because of contract issues, toxic fans, and Sorensen. But I don't think Sorensen gonna be after this year. Toxic fans, I don't know, bro. I
Man,
don't
he
know. We
gonna
got
go
to see
wherever
on
that
that.
money, man.
Right, we got to see on that, BJ. It's a coin flip, man. It's a coin flip with Tyron situation. And
Get
if
his money,
Tyron does
whatever he got to do, man. Get his money.
listen, if Tyron does leave, dog, Brett Veach got to get in the lab and get
Yeah,
a huge playmaking safety.
yeah.
There's something out there. There's something out there in this draft.
Regardless, we got to figure it out. Keep him or not. Smoke detector. Smoke detector.
Hey
That's what
man,
I got, RJ.
that smoke detector was going off though. Let's see, more bootlegs, more rollouts. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I mean, they got to move the pocket some too.
yeah,
Maybe that'll help instill Patrick's confidence because while they are trying to make him into more of a pocket passer, in which I agree with, because at times Patrick do be dropping back like 10 to 12 yards. Now in this game, I ain't really see him do that. You know what I mean? I ain't really see him drop back that far in the pocket. So Patrick is moving, is working on trying to make things easier for his teammates. But at the end of the day, you could incorporate some rollouts. Some quarterback waggles, move the pocket some. Let's see. He made that clear when he voiced his opinion on old dude in Seattle. Guess he talking about Tyron still.
what's his opinion on
You, t-
old dude in Seattle?
you talking about
Who
Tyron
that
still,
be?
Burn? You talking about Tyron still, BJ? But anyway, man. So let's get on with the mid-season awards, man. Let's go across the league, man. Let's go ahead and start off with the NFL MVP. So throughout the course of the season so far, since we're at the halfway mark, who you guys your NFL MVP? But
Mm. Damn, I hate to say it. I probably would have had fucking Stafford probably before this week. Mm.
Man, as Matthew Stafford, he was playing well, but dog, but I feel like this might be a preview of how the Rams are gonna go out in the playoffs at some point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I didn't even know Matthew Stafford didn't practice all week. I didn't know he had a back issue going on. I
Here it
mean,
go. I
otherwise,
didn't.
yeah, because otherwise they might have. Otherwise, I may have rolled with the Titans myself. But it just felt like a game that the Rams were going there to take care of business. But like I said before the season started in week one, that the Titans were getting slept on, and here they are, 7-2, top of the AFC.
Yeah.
They getting it done without Derrick Henry as well. And I said the defense was going to start clicking. It was going to be better than what people think. And sure enough, they starting to click. Led by Kevin Byard. Kevin Byard, he's a defensive player of the year candidate right now for Tennessee. Let's see. Kevin the Trucker said Tom Brady won MVP on this bye week. I mean,
I can
yeah,
go Brady too. Yeah, you can go Brady too. I can see that.
RJ got Brady. Looney
It's
got
hard to bet
Brady.
against him. It's hard to go against Brady.
Yeah, Clinton got my pick right there. Lamborghini Jack. Lambo Jack. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about Lambo Jack, all right? And I was getting slandered for my comments about Lambo Jack, all right? Here's the thing with Lambo Jack. Without his heroics in most of these games, the Baltimore Ravens would be near the bottom of the NFL right now. And Bookie got on me because they lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, first of all, that's a divisional game. And Cincinnati, they still got a winning record, even though I think they're going to fall off. But his
Mm.
boy Josh Allen, he out here losing to the
There you go.
Jacksonville
That's what this is
Jaguars.
about.
The Jacksonville Jaguars,
That was a
fam.
horrible game, man.
You think Lamar Jackson's about to lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars, fam?
There, see, there you
Come
go.
on,
That was a
dog.
horrible game. You can't
You
defend
out,
that.
you out here
Josh
hyping
Allen.
the Great White Hope over there. The Great White Hope
Ah,
over in
no, don't
Buffalo.
Chuck, don't do me like that, man.
Oh no,
No.
I'm doing you like that, bro. I'm doing you like that. At the end of the day, the Cincinnati Bengals are not the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
They will smoke the Jacksonville Jaguars on a neutral field. So at the end of the day, despite all the injuries the Ravens have had going on, being without 17 guys on their roster, Lamar and John Harbaugh, they've been able to hold water together in Baltimore, and Lamborghini Jack's my MVP through the first half of the year. So now we get on to the next category. Let's get on
This
to
motherfucking Chuck,
oh
boy.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm on your head, bro. Let's get on the offensive player of the year. Who you got for offensive player of the year, Bug?
I probably would have went with Derrick Henry. Had he
Before
not
he
been
got
hurt
hurt.
now. Yeah, I probably would have went Henry.
Yeah, that's probably my pick too, man. Like even though he's hurt, but if I had to pick somebody who's not hurt, it's Cooper Cup, man. Cooper Cup,
Yeah, Cup
Cooper
been
Cup,
killing. He been
yeah,
whew.
he did something that only Jerry Rice has done in NFL history. Yeah, I think he got 900 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns through the first 9 games. I think that was the record. You know what I mean? So him and Jerry Rice are the only two receivers that's done that in NFL history through 9 weeks of the season. So
He killed. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, either one of them. I can
so my
see
nephew
Cup.
said Cup. Yep.
I can see Cup.
Yep. Let's
Damn.
see. So now let's get on to defensive player of the year. So who you guys your defensive player of the year?
Damn. Do I want to go? I don't want to go Dallas. Hmm. Who you got on that? Damn.
Man, after what I've been seeing from the Titans the past few weeks, man, I'm gonna say Kevin Byard, bro. Kevin
Mm.
Byard been balling, man. And then Miles Garrett probably right behind it, but Cleveland they barely holding water right now, man. Kevin Byard's made a huge difference on that Tennessee Titans defense. So
Damn. Yeah, that's tough.
We got some
That's
Trevon
who I
Diggs
was
in there.
thinking, Diggs, man. But is that a reach? I thought Diggs was a reach. That's who I'm thinking in Dallas.
Diggs is getting turnovers, but at the same time, like when he has gambled, it hasn't ended well either. So he's giving up a lot of yards while he is getting a lot of turnovers. So
Man.
it's kind of what we saw here with Marcus Peters. I
Yeah,
mean, like more so near the end of his
that
tenure
shit
here.
been special though. How he been playing, boy. Dallas drafted some boys this year, man.
Hey, listen, man. Like I like as good as Trayvon Diggs has been. I think Michael Parsons has impacted that team even more
Yeah, he nice. I like him, man. Parsons is nice.
because
He
you
just
can
play
line him up.
every.
Yep, you can play him everywhere. Line up at linebacker, defensive end, and I think he's better at defensive end,
That's
in
that
my
dude
opinion.
special, man. I can't believe he could play all them positions like that and good. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so if
I,
I
I
look,
like Diggs though, man. I like Diggs on that.
all right, so let's get to the next one then. Let's go to offensive rookie of the year. Who you got for that?
I'm gonna go Chase.
Yeah, I still think it's Chase. You know what I mean? And Najee Harris right behind him, but it's definitely
Yeah,
Chase.
Najee starting to make it interesting, but
Yeah, I'm definitely go with Chase on that one.
especially if Bengals is 500, man. I mean,
Oh, shoot, we got a Creed Humphrey vote. Hey,
mm,
listen, Creed Humphrey has been playing like an All-Pro center.
you
He
know they
has.
won't give it to him, but he been
Oh
doing
yeah,
this thing though.
he said Mac
What?
Jones. Man, forget Mac Jones, man.
I don't. We got this gonna go down to what team do better. I think Bengals gonna be better than them. I think Chase he gonna end with a decent season. I don't think he gonna have that type of Jones gonna have that type of throwing season with Belichick this year at all. He might be like good quarterback to pick ratio, but I don't think he gonna be like no offensive rookie of the year good.
I will say this though, don't be surprised if the Patriots make the playoffs. I'm just
We
gonna
was
leave
just,
that
you
out
was
there.
just saying that. You was just saying that. We'll go see.
Hmm. Yeah, Belichick has proven that he is still one of the best coaches in the league with the coaching
Oh
job he's
yeah.
done in New England this year. So
Oh yeah. That defense, yeah, they crazy.
let's see, defensive rookie of the year. I think I mentioned it already. Michael Parsons. That's definitely my defensive rookie of the year, no question.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know,
Unless
man.
you,
Yeah. But shit, if I got this going defensive, I mean, yeah,
and then let's see, we got NFL Coach of the Year. Who you got as your Coach of the Year so far?
shit, Cliff probably,
Kingsbury.
yeah, because I don't
Yeah,
think the Cardinals is good, and they in the best division, and they should play shit without Murray, Hopkins, Green, all that, and they did like that.
you just mentioned the receiver core. I think the talent is kind of saving Kingsbury over in Arizona because I still don't trust him as a coach just yet. I still don't,
No, I ain't
in
even
my
saying that.
opinion.
I'm not even a believer in them, but you can't say he not like coach of the year because I didn't have them being that good this year. I don't know what you did.
Oh nah, I wasn't as high. I wasn't high on Arizona either, but I had a homeboy I talked football with regularly as well. He was high on Arizona, and look where they're at right now. And the big surprise to me in Arizona is James Conner, dog. That's been my biggest surprise in Arizona. I was not expecting him to ball like how he's been balling out. That dude just finds the end zone every week, man.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of him with the Steelers, man. But I
Yeah,
guess with the Cardinals, man, that pass first type of offense, he looking a little better than getting away from Big Ben.
let's see what the people are saying, man. RJ got Harbaugh.
I like Harbaugh. I like Vrabel, Chris. I like that.
Let's see, Vrabel, Harbaugh, Vrabel. Got some Harbaughs
Especially
and
if
Vrabels in here.
especially if Derrick Henry don't finish this season and Titans keep playing like that, that's gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah, so it's definitely between those two, man, as far as coach of the year. I think the Titans were more slept on than the Ravens, so I may have to give it to Vrabel for now.
Hey, and one more we didn't even mention, like you said, will be if the Patriots make the playoffs and win their division, Bill Belichick needs to be getting some consideration too. Cause
Yeah,
they
I think
right on
so.
Buffalo ass right now. That's crazy.
Yep, RJ, I just mentioned that too. They lost a ton of players and they somehow put out these victories. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Because the Ravens, their secondary has not looked good for Baltimore.
No.
Like Marlon Humphrey is barbecue chicken out there.
You see, they was just trying to get Xavier Howard.
Yeah, there was a couple teams trying to get Xavier Howard. He said the Bengals. Markel said the Bengals win the division and they coach of the year.
That's another one.
Yeah, but I don't. But that's not happening. The Bengals they falling off because Zach Taylor he's not moving me, dog. I've already said. I already mentioned how Zach Taylor's not really moving me right now as far as him being the coach. So so yeah, man, that's all the midseason awards. But we can go through these NFL standings real quick before we head on out. Let's see. Kevin the Trucker said Mike Tomlin. Listen,
Huh?
I'm a huge. Hey, Mike Tomlin can definitely get in there. And because Ben Roethlisberger is hot trash, dog. Like the Steelers are still somehow in the playoff contention with the trash that he has back there at quarterback right now.
Nah, man. Tomlin, I don't know about Tomlin. I ain't going there yet.
I mean, but just think about it though, man. Like if it was for him coaching up this team, dog, this Steelers team would be in hell because Ben is clearly the guy that's holding them back.
Yeah.
He's clearly the guy that's holding them back right now. But yeah, let's roll through the standings real quick, man. I'm just gonna ask you like which one of these teams that's on the playoff pitch right now, could fall off, and like which one of these teams could possibly sneak in here. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with the NFC. We got Arizona at the very top at 8-1. We got Green Bay at 7-2. We got the Rams at 7-2. You got Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 6-2. They on a bye week. You got the New Orleans Saints at 5-3, and then you got the Atlanta Falcons at 4-4. I ain't see that one coming. All right, so let's see how many teams I just named. One, two, three, four, five, six. So that seventh spot is open. So you got Arizona, we got Minnesota. Did I say Arizona? I meant Carolina. You got Minnesota, Chicago, San Fran, Seattle. Who do you think could get that seventh spot? And which team do you think is going to fall off?
Mm.
If you think a team's going to fall off in the NFC,
I think I think Seattle could get back in it, low key, because Russell Wilson coming back. Depending on how he play, I think they could come back. Uh, I can see who can I see falling off in the NFC. Packers is you said Packers, Rams, Cardinals. Who else the division winners? The Saints, I
Dallas
definitely could see falling off.
Dallas is
Dallas,
up.
I think Dallas probably. Nah, they go definitely win their division. They'll make it. The three playoff teams is gonna be the Cardinals and the Rams. Gonna make it. That's two. Then I think, of course, the Packers. Nobody in their division. Let's see the South. I don't think Atlanta go keep that up, and I don't think the Saints go keep that up. I think Seattle will get in. It's gonna be three in the West. Russell Wilson will
Eh,
get hot. They'll get in somehow.
Yeah, and like I've been hearing little murmurs going around that Seattle got a good chance at laying out OBJ tomorrow.
I'm
So
nervous. I'm
yeah,
nervous.
for what I'm seeing, it's between us and the Seahawks right now for OBJ. That's the
And
latest
then
I heard.
and that's why Russell Wilson coming back.
Yep,
Damn, if
definitely.
they get Odell with Metcalf and Light, that shit gonna be.
That's gonna be scary, especially if Russ gets some time back
Ooh,
there to throw the ball. That's gonna be scary. So
man, man. Come on, Odell, come here, man. Who you got? What you got?
so I got five for sure teams that's gonna get in, man. Arizona and the LA Rams, they definitely getting in. Tampa Bay, they gonna win the NFC South. Green Bay they're gonna win the North. Dallas gonna win the East. So that's 5 teams. So
Yep.
like the last 2 teams I'm seeing, um, I had Carolina
Mm.
possibly sneaking in, but Sam Darnold is so garbage, man. I can't really see that one, unfortunately. They got a solid defense, but Sam Darnold, he puts that team in such a big hole. And even with Christian McCaffrey coming back, even with Christian McCaffrey coming back to the fold, just Sam Darnold, man, he's a detriment to the team. Like the only
Jets
way
ruined
I
them.
guess the only way that I can see Carolina maybe getting back in the playoff hunt is if they bench Sam Darnold. Like, go ahead with PJ Walker, man. PJ Walker, he already knows the system under Matt Rule because Matt Rule coached him at Temple. If PJ Walker was a XFL MVP front runner before that season got canceled. So I'll give PJ a shot to run the ship. And then of course you got San Fran, the Seattle battle. I think Seattle probably would. I'm think I'm with you on this, Bug. I think Seattle probably would be the other team. So I
I
got
can't put
Seattle.
faith in Jimmy G right now, man. And I like Jimmy G. Right now, the 49ers just look like something, man. Right.
Yeah, man. So I definitely got Seattle as one of the teams. The other teams, Atlanta, I can't really see them keeping that up. I can't see Minnesota. I can't see Chicago. The NFC East is garbage. So it's between them teams in the NFC South, man. If I had to put a gun in my head, bro,
Saints? You don't think Saints can do it?
it,
I'm not sold
it,
on that quarterback. They got a good team, though, but
yeah, I mean, I would roll with the Saints by default, but if Carolina go ahead and bench Sam Darnold and put PJ Walker in there, then they'll be the ones that get that 7th and final seed. So it's gonna be one team in the NFC South that can get in. So, but like you said, NFC West they getting 3 teams in. So now let's get on and go ahead and go
who
to
they
the
got, man?
A.
What the comments saying?
Yeah, let's go to the comments before I get to the AFC. Let's see what the people say here. Um, Markel says Seattle with
Seattle
Russ
Russ
back.
back. That's it. Yeah.
Chris says
Yeah.
Seattle. Clint says San Fran falling. Seattle coming back with Russ. Yep. Man, Markel, look.
Cowboys?
Nah, man, that NFC East is too weak, dog.
That
Now
shit
in
a
the
wrap.
playoffs, yeah, they may fall off in the playoffs.
Like,
Let's see what
Cowboys got to
says.
do some shit just not to make the playoffs. They got to do some crazy shit in that division.
Yes, leave the USC
Yeah.
quarterbacks alone.
Matt Leinart, baby.
Shout out to Carson Palmer though.
Yeah.
Seahawks and Vikings. Man, I'm not selling the Vikings at all, RJ. Like
Man,
Kirk,
Zimmer.
man, Zimmer out of there, bro. San Fran might as well start Trey. Hey, man, I'm waiting on that, bro.
Yeah. You ain't got nothing else now.
Yeah. All right, so let's get on to the AFC. Um, the AFC at the very top, we got the Tennessee Titans at 7-2. We got Baltimore at 6-2, and then we got a lot of 5-win teams around here. So we got Buffalo at 5-3. We got New England at
Mm-hmm.
5-4.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire AFC West got 5 wins, dog. Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs. Then you got Pittsburgh at 4-3. Cleveland at 5-4. Cincinnati at 5-4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you this, man. Who's the 6 that gets in? I mean the 7. My bad. Who's the 7 teams that get in? Because
Man,
this AFC race is so damn tight.
I'm changing mine up now, man. This is the first time I'm switching mine up halfway now. Happy you asked. I know Chiefs. Now I got the Chiefs in winning the division. I got let's see, the South Titans easy.
Yeah,
The East
that
I
division's
got
terrible.
Buffalo. And then what we got, the North, that's the one. I'm gonna go Baltimore though. I said that starting the season, they'll get it. So then we got what, 3 wild card?
Yep.
Chargers definitely getting in.
All right.
That's 1. Justin Herbert he's still playing like I thought he would. He about to step it up for real. We not talking about him. We didn't switch to Josh Allen. But we're gonna get him in there. I got. I think I want somebody else in North got to make it. So I'm gonna go. I think the Browns probably get in. So that's one. What we got? One. I got one more.
Yep, one more. Yes, you got the Chargers and Browns so far getting the wild card.
It's gonna be like we said between the Bengals and Patriots.
And if I had to choose out of them, it's the Patriots for me.
Yeah, you got to go
Coach,
with Belichick team, but I don't know, man. Them Bengals, them young guys, I think they might be able to get in there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Bengals this year, man. Bengals get in.
my thing with the Bengals is this, dog. Them losing to the Jets told me a lot about Cincinnati. And I don't think in Cincinnati, I don't think they're ready, man. And they need a better coach than Zach Taylor to get in there if they want to go to the next level. You know, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, shout out to them, they doing their thing. Joe Mixon, they doing their thing. I mean, defense has been underrated. You know, Jesse Bates in the back end. But at the end of the day, man, Zach Taylor, he ain't the one, dog. So, but you know, Cincinnati, hey, I could be wrong. We'll see. But as far as I go, man, Tennessee, I think they definitely get in. You know, I was kind of concerned about them moving forward without Derrick Henry, but Vrabel proved yesterday that he can coach. You know, they ready for the smoke. They done beat some good teams over this recent stretch they've been on. So Tennessee for sure. The Chiefs, we're gonna take the AFC West. Um, we got Baltimore, they get the North. In the East, man, I'm still ride with Buffalo, but do
This
not be
dude funny.
surprised. Do
This
not be
dude funny,
surprised.
boy.
Do not be surprised that Josh Allen just chokes it at the end. They
Stop,
stay in
man.
it, bro.
Stop,
I'm just
man.
saying. I'm just
Stop.
saying. I'm
Stop.
just saying.
You ain't seen
That
nothing to be saying nothing like that, man. Stop,
I'm
man.
saying you lost to the Jaguars, bro. The Jaguars. I ain't trying to hear it.
Now we talking
Nah.
about don't be surprised if they choke and don't make the play.
No, I'm saying don't be surprised if they choke and don't win the division. They gonna make the playoffs, but I'm talking about them winning the division. But anyway, wild card, Patriots
So
definitely.
hold on. Oh, so okay, you got Buffalo. Okay, you got Patriots. Okay, my bad.
Um, Patriots is my first wild card. Second wild card, it'll be Cleveland because they're gonna lean more towards they definitely gonna lean more towards the running game now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the direction they should be going moving forward. We all saw Nick Chubb go crazy yesterday. As long as you keep Baker Mayfield only throwing the ball 25 times, you'll be straight. Because I mean, Cleveland, they got all kinds of talent on both sides of the ball. You got Miles Garrett, he's a defensive player of the year candidate. He out here doing his thing. So yeah, as long as they keep continue to move the ball on the ground, you know, Kareem Hunt, he's supposed to be coming back soon. So yeah, I got Cleveland as my second wild card. And the third and final wild card, man, I know you got the Chargers, and I know the Raiders are going through some things right now, but I think it's gonna be the Raiders, dog. It's gonna come out to the final week. It's gonna come out to the final matchup between the Raiders and Chargers, and I think the Raiders will get them in the end. So I got the Raiders, my third wild card.
Justin Herbert will win that last game. I can't wait till we talk about it afterwards. Hopefully, we ain't got to play them in the playoffs.
Man, maybe next year, Herbert. So let's see here. Let's see what the comments got here. Let's see. RJ said Raiders out,
Raiders
Bengals
out.
in.
Okay.
SoFly said Raiders falling out.
Yeah.
Man, RJ, you was high on the Chargers before the season started too.
Yeah.
Yep. Browns definitely looking dangerous again. Let's see. Patriots. Yep.
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
Guess we got some Broncos love. All right. I mean, I like Tay two gloves though. I think the Broncos gonna fall off though. Broncos, Chiefs, and Patriots. The Walker.
Ooh.
Man, got some more Broncos. Okay.
No, but he's
Are
saying the Broncos and Chiefs is wild card and Chargers go win the division or the Raiders. What?
yeah. So BJ, you got three AFC West teams getting in. That's
Who's
interesting.
winning the division?
He might see. It might be the. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Yeah, BJ, who you got winning the division, bro? Put it in the comments. He said, I agree, Chuck. Okay. Clint said, Chiefs my coach. Nah, man, Clint, we're not going to choke, bro. Because, look, after the bye week, it gets easier. The schedule get a little easier.
What's wrong with Clinton, man? We ain't on that right now, man.
I don't know, man. You said Chargers.
Chargers take the
Okay.
division.
All right.
Raiders miss
BJ
and
got
Broncos make it. Okay.
BJ got 3 AFC West teams coming out. That's interesting. I ain't gonna
That's
rule it
crazy.
out though, but that's interesting. Quinn
Nobody
said,
had
"I'm
the coach.
scared."
He's scared. Nah. We're gonna see. We're gonna see a lot these next 2 games, man. Next 2-3 games.
You said the Colts, man. Listen, dog. The Colts, they got a chance, but man, I don't trust Carson Wentz, dog. I just don't.
Yeah,
I
he
really
too beat
don't.
up.
But Jonathan Taylor is gonna win the rushing title though. I'll say that. So that'll be a
Damn.
win for them. Cause I like the Colts before the season started, but man,
Wentz just ain't it no
I
more,
I
man. That's a
I can't
wrap.
I can't I can't I can't trust it with Wentz, dog.
No,
Frank Wright, he's a good coach, but I can't trust it with Wentz, dog.
no.
Let's see, Kevin said he got the Steelers. Tomlin don't miss the playoffs. Well, it might be a little different this year, if you keep bending that lineup.
Steelers ain't making the playoffs. I don't think, man. That's crazy. But I guess they do got a chance with that defense. But
Yeah, number 7 is holding them back. So yeah, man, that's it for the midseason review. As far as the awards, we'll see how the second half turns out, man. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting to see how the AFC plays out. The NFC, they kind of more stabilized. I mean, you kind of have an
yeah,
idea of who's gonna get in and who's not. But that AFC, man, there's gonna be some musical chairs for the
yeah.
second half of the year. So
Definitely somebody gonna be wrong on that. It's gonna be some crazy shit. Too many 5-4, 5-win teams, like you said, man.
yep. So that being said, man, that's gonna conclude this week's another episode of Kingdom Cast. It's on the Raider week. We go out to Vegas. Huge divisional game, and it might be for first place. So let's get it, man.
Get
Any
it.
final words, Bug, before we get up out of here?
Nope, fuck the Raiders, man. Markel, man, where you at, man? We on your ass this week, man.
Hey, listen, we all on Raider Nation this week, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share on all your social media platforms, comment. Until the next episode, we out of here, people.